today what we will do, we completed that CSS, okay, basic one. So now we will move with the advanced CSS. So in advanced CSS, will not go much deep because already we know the basic concepts. Okay, so see, many of things already we had covered in the basic of the CSS itself. Let's see what is the new things. Suppose we have to design some boundary, okay, or border, but that should be means normally what we are doing, we taking like 2 pixel or solid green, whatever color name we can pass. But suppose if we want something rounded type of shape, now you can see here the design. Suppose we want this design, how we can create? Anyone have idea?
Sir, border top radius, border top radius giving 10 pixel, and after that bottom border bottom uh, right, right,
So
left,
yeah, that
and it will be
yeah, that's fine. But one point, one question is there. This corner, will this top or left or what? Means like this corner, suppose this corner is the circular type shape, correct? Rounded shape. So is this top? Is this correct? If we considering this as a top, top means this point, correct?
No, sir. Top right, sir.
Yeah. So this will be corner. So we have to consider like top right, top left, top bottom, or bottom right, bottom left, whatever. Means according to that direction. But that will be considered a top left or top right, like that way. Got it? So then only we can go through that. So already we had created this design. So we will not spend time on this type of means. But yeah, we will see that really that is the correct or not. So now see border radius, correct? So what it done? It passed all the values here. It means when we passing all value, automatic it will take for all the direction. But suppose because you can see here this corner and this corner that also like rounded, but this means which side? Right top. Yeah, right top corner. This corner, this corner is more rounded comparing to the others. So here border just normal border value remaining all are same. Anyone have doubt in this one? So different corners means different designs are there. So just we have to play with the border radius. That's it. Anyone have doubt? Then tell. Let me run the code. Yeah. So now you can see that there are all type of border means for value here be passing 15, 50 pixel, 30, 5 pixel. So 15 is the top left, 50 pixel. This will be which side? This corner. Correct. Means top right side. 30 pixel below means bottom. Bottom right. And 5 pixel will be left side. This corner. So same type, these all border designs are there. Okay. Suppose be passing 15 pixels, suppose only one value. So it will go in all direction. We already had seen that how we passing one value, two value, three value, four value. Then in which direction it is going to affect. Clear? Any doubt? Tell me. Because these all are we had studied already. So I'm not thinking any doubt. But okay. So now suppose we considering some image. Okay. And if we want to add border in the image, means we know that how we can add the border. Let's say add border. 1 second. Suppose we taking here hello world, and in this hello world, what we want to add border. Let's add, take h1 and border 2 pixel solid red. And one point, yesterday I had given that means one pending task was there, that how to design that websites, header, footer, navigation bar, then side content left and right, then footer was there, main content was there. So had you practice?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, who had not practiced, I'm not going to start the discussion. But if you had not practiced, please go and practice. Otherwise, you are in the loss. It was in 12. Because if you will practice that one, then you will get more and more clarity over that how we have to design responsive actually, or even how we have to means specify that area, like a here navigation bar was there, then header was there, footer. This was the complete layout. So each small part, it is already here. So just practice if you had not. If you practice, just push the code. Okay. So suppose what we done here. So what we done here, we taken the border. Let's say run the code. We got the border. But what is our requirement? Our requirement is not to pass here like solid or any design of the border. I want to add image in that one. Means I want to add image in place of this border. Okay. So how we can do? So see here CSS border image means in the border side be passing the image. So CSS border image, different slice value, different values are there. So we had taken only one example, I think. Because we had taken just which is important, that's it. Otherwise if we will take all means in the advanced means a deep side, then it will be too much time taking. I tried to touch all the topic actually with one example. Just we have to understand how we have to think that logic. Now just see the code. After that we will move that design or whatever output. What is written here in the CSS? Because in HTML nothing is there. HTML just one p tag, that's it. Go to the CSS. What we taken? We taking border. How much? 10 pixel solid transparent. Anything is there, fine. Next be taking padding. Next a border image. Be passing here border image and URL is there. Let's say add border image. Okay. And then 50 is there, round is there. I don't know what is that 50. We see. Okay, that is its percentage of some value. So same image we will pass. Okay, it's taking here 30. Let it to be copy. So I taken here 3 pixel, 3, the image number third. Now let's go to that. When what we got. Now you can see we got only one. Second. This is both not. Whenever you will not get output from that written code, just remove this one time. After that, format. You'll get the design. Okay. So what we got here? Let's see. Here is that image. Okay, and that image is coming here, but that is part of the border. Means that image become the border image. In the border we are attaching. Now you can see in this side border image 20% round. Here it's going, and again that getting repeated. Then in this section you can see 30% round, means somewhere rounded it's showing. Now let's make it 100%. Yeah, now you can see. In place of going with just normal border like solid, transparent, or anything border design, we can add that some image if we want some image there. You can see the same output. It look like here actually. Here you can see that different images are there. Border image and 50 round. 1 second. Border image 50 round. Okay. So what we written the code? Border is there with a transparent, means completely no border is there. Do one thing, 10 pixel solid, take some value. Let's see what is the thing. So we not get anything because lastly border image is there. It is overriding. If suppose image will be not there, then we will get the red because this overridden is not there. That's why. So what we written transparent. Yeah. Then we passing the padding because the internal space. Then border image, we have to pass the border image, and then here we passing 50% or whatever value that is for the I think thickness. Let's see 1 second. 50. Remove this 50. Remove this round also. Happen. Yeah. So when we not passed anything, it become on the corner side. Suppose now pass 50. Let's see. That one image itself, it got means in the complete screen, and after that pass some value. Now we can see that value getting repeated. Got it. This type, if you want to add border design, if you want more deep regarding this one, then you can check in that W3 school. You will get that idea, but this is enough. So what we done? We added the border image. That's it. This is the main thing. If you want to add the image in the border, you have to add the property border image, and then we have to pass
Sir, I
the
can't
image.
understand what is the use of round.
Which one? Round. I think
Okay.
round here it's a repetition is going on. When we had not taken that round, that time it was not repeating. See,
Sir, round
I
also
think,
gives
sir,
some same idea, and the percentage also give the same.
see when we taking here in this image 50, when we taking just 50, if you will not take this 50, now see what happened. Only at the corner point this image came. Correct. Now if you're giving 50, see that image become in the complete section, and when we passing around image is repeating. You can see here up to here image is there, again it is repetition of that image. Correct. So if you want more deep actually, then you can check in the W3 school from the basics that is available. Here I trying to show that what are the things are available in the advanced CSS. That's why actually. That's why we had taken very less. Otherwise, if we will take actually, then you can see up to 25 is there. This much. See, just a border that a corner for that part only this much lengthy. Yeah. The border image property can set the image as use border. That's okay. Now see here. Border image. No. And see one thing. Internet Explorer 10 and earlier version do not support this border image property. Got it? If you are searching, means suppose if you looking over the output in the Internet Explorer in 10 or earlier version, then this will not means support. So we have to take care. Here the middle section of the image are stretched to create the border. See that it's a different property that is a stretch. Yeah. So here you can see that one image itself is not going to repeat. One image itself is going up to last. Stretch 30. Remove this 30. So different property is there. Just be if you want more, then you can apply this all. Okay. We had not taken that all actually. That's why. Okay. Next. Next. Yeah. Next, multiple background. Suppose here you can see one image is there. In this image means this picture, left side one image is there of the tree. Right side corner, right bottom corner, one image is there. Even that on the top some text is there. Means you can and background also one image is there. Means total three image. So if you want to add multiple image, so how we can add that? Let's copy the code. Now see what we taking. We taking example one. Some content is there. That's it. And we taken one div, and in for that div itself, we going to target. So here what we doing? Background one URL, and here we telling the position where we want left top. Then we are stopping the repetition of the image. This become one image. Second image URL is there. Again right bottom. Then again repetition. Now come to the third. URL is there. Then left top repeat. Some things are there. And then means these are all are the different thing that let it to be. So here we passing total three image, and then background size, some CSS properties there. 50 pixel, 130 pixel auto. Okay. Let's see. So what will happen due to this three image? This all three image will be come to the picture, means in the output side. But let me take a different image because we not have this image. Let me copy this UI that address itself. 1 second. Background image. Let me copy that. You can copy or not? No, because that is in the background actually. Okay, fine. We can take any image. What's that image address? Dot slash. Okay. So now see the output. One hundred. Oh, be taking all the image are one. So what happened? We got the image. One image is on the top left, one image is there, and one image in the that border background. And here we had taken a repeat. So let's add no repeat. Let's see. Now we got this image here because that image is small. So we have to increase that image width. Sorry, image. Yeah, that become 100%. So again, we have to pass like background image property here. Background image. Sorry, how to pass a width? Is coming there, suggestion. Background image
Directly pass width.
width. Okay, let's see. List means 100%. Let's see. It will work for all actually. If we will pass width directly, then it's not working. Let's take that width equal to 1000. It's considering of this area, see, this content, because we are working on this tag actually. No? That's why. Let it be that, no repeat. See that. Oh, now repeat means background we got the image, means what we discussing in this, that if you want multiple image, then how we can add that multiple image, say one time, same time. That is the main point actually. So this will be the output. Yeah, this become the output. Like some content is on the top, then one image in the bottom, previous side, back side, then another image, and one image in the main also. So how we can add this one? So for those type of work, what we are doing, we are mostly be using the background, and here we passing URL and those all everything. I think here also we can pass this bit. Let me see.
Sir, if you pass the background size, then
Sir, background size
size,
using the means it's manage the image with.
background size, sir.
Background size. Okay, 1 second. Let us stop repeat. No, that not. Something with width itself it will work, but something is there.
Sir, I think the weight is not work on the background, sir.
Main problem actually, na, see, here be passing multiple image. So how we will target just this image? That is the main problem. But maybe some
Sir,
options
if
will
you
be.
Also,
pass
I
in background
also
image
I had
to
tried
value,
that one, sir.
Hmm.
So also I had tried that one, the one image, sir. The width is not working on the sir background image, sir.
Okay. Background image that be passing in the CSS actually. So something will be there. Increase width for use the height and width property and set the size of the background image. It's showing that background size property. It's there. Default is auto. This one is default, but here it's passing background size. So 300 pixel it become wide, and second value become the height. But the main thing actually in this our case, let me take this one. Actually, in our case, there are three images. So it getting confused. It will get confused which image have to repeat, means which for which image be passing that height or width. We have to see that. Nice.
or if you pass the only background size R2, then it will work and
See, you're not getting that point actually. We have three image, correct? How they will understand that background, whatever you are passing width or height, how they will understand for which image that is. Got my point? We have three image. We're
yes, sir.
not telling that this height is for you only, correct? So we have to think to apply in this itself. That how we can apply.
Sir, we apply separate, then I think it will work.
Separately it will work, but actually what we are doing here, what is that? What we was doing actually? We
Sir,
actually here,
one
yeah,
thing is there. Yeah, background side first is a first image means first image it will be capture that, and second is second value second images, and
1
third
second.
is background value.
Wait.
Background value is auto, sir. So then it will be work.
Yeah. See, actually, we doing one mistake. Background no repeat. That's fine. See, already be passing here background size. Okay, remove this auto and pass some value. Now see, got it. Means this type actually it came. Means what we are doing, we passed here three value means first value is for first image, second value is for second image, or third value is for third image. Got it? This type we have to pass. See the 50 pixel, this become the corner, make this 500. See that? Got it? This type we have to. Okay, fine. So now see, remove this. So this type we can use the background image and we can add multiple image. Now CSS gradient. What is the use of a gradient one? With the help of a gradient, we can mix up the multiple colors and we can make one design. Me add one new file. So what we are doing, we written one code. Let's copy this. Now see what we written here. Be targeting with the help of ID, and whenever we will pass that background, sorry, linear gradient or gradient means multiple color. So that will be come with the background image. Keep in mind. And here we have to pass which type of color you want. Be passing linear gradient means it will be on x and y axis like that type. So let's say target this one h1 and id grad save. Yeah, this is known as the linear gradient. So what we had done here, inside linear gradient we passing two color. Let's see if we will pass three color, what will happen? Will this work or not? GRWE. Let's see. So what happened? Third color came. Means in linear gradient, whatever we will pass, all will come. Now go with we got the fourth color. Yeah. So that came in the bottom. Means whatever color we passing, these all colors are coming in the dawn. You can see. Top first color is the red, second yellow, third green, fourth orange. Like this type we can pass multiple color. And this is known as the linear gradient because this is like a horizontal. Okay, that's why we telling that linear gradient. Come second. Second you can see here. Let me copy. Now tell me what is the code this one. So be again telling linear gradient, but something is there. What is this? To right. To right means it will start from the right side. And
Right
what will be
side.
the color? Color will be red.
Right.
Let's say. Be telling that direction that we have to start from some direction. Now you can see. Previously it was not coming like this. Previously everything was coming from the top to bottom. But now be telling to right. And which one? Red. So that's why red is started from the right side. And the left side automatic this one. Now see one thing. Now pass third color. Let's see what will happen. So third color came in the last side. Clear? So like that itself, but here be telling that direction. Suppose here be writing to left. See that. So according to direction, whatever we passing, it is starting from that direction. Fine. Let's see that top or bottom, anything will work. Let's see. So yeah, so top is also working, and then sure bottom will also work. Color, you can see that color got changed. Getting the point. So what we doing? Be passing the direction. In which direction you want. Clear? This is the case. So like that itself, everything to bottom, then same thing, whatever we had used. Next, something different is there. Let's say. Just now we was passing direction, correct? Now see, now be passing angle. It's linear gradient itself, but we passing here angle. How much? 180 degree. Let's see what will happen. What happened? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Now you can see 180 degree means like no changes because horizontal itself. Let's delete this and 18 degree. Now see. You can see on the top the color something different is there. Now take 90 degree and see that changes. What changes we observing? Had we observed some changes? So in middle you can see some changes had happened here actually. Let's go with 180 actually, no? 35. Let's see what happened. Nothing. Means mostly what will happen when we will pass the degree value, something changes will become. Let's go with 45 degree. It's rotating, means you can see it rotating slightly. But when you will pass like 180 degree, that time you will realize more, something higher value. Got it. So this will work in the case of the linear gradient. Now using angles, same thing 180 degree or just using the color name. Clear? So here rainbow background. So same thing, background image be passing, be telling linear gradient, and from where it is starting to right. Okay, and we have to pass all the color name. That's it. Then second again in this case, what is that? One side right and sorry, one side red, one side white. Do one thing, don't pass any color. Hmm. Now, 1 second, sorry. Take a right one. The two right is there. Just take only one color. Don't take more color. What will happen? All will be red. One side will be red. Other side will be something. What will be? Should be the output.
All will be red, sir.
All will be red. Okay. Any others? Now see. What happened? 1 second. Two right. Red. As gradient. GRAD. That's fine. Why it's not? Means two color we single color we can't pass. I not thinking. Yeah, single color actually we can't pass here. Means whenever we pass at least two color. So clear now, these all designed. Then same thing is like using transparency. If we want a transparent type, then we can use with the RGB color. Then it will give the transparent type. Then same thing, linear. Now we was learning that linear gradient. That was linear. Now we are looking over the radial gradient. How this will work? In radial gradient, we have to pass that here. Linear, we are writing linear gradient. Now we have to pass that radial gradient. And in radial, again, same thing, color name. Okay. So now you can see that image itself, the output case. So the whatever circulars means it's going to create the circle in the middle. That's why it's known as the radial gradient. And on the top also you can see means outer and inner both. Then different shapes. Suppose if you have to create this type of shape, then radial gradient, and we have to pass that all the value or whatever is there. Here we are telling which type of design we want. So it is circular and the color name. Then second design, it again same thing. So linear gradient means background image or repeat linear gradient be a sorry, not linear. What is this? Repeating conic gradient. Linear.
Repeating.
Yeah. So previously which one? Linear gradient. Second after that was radial gradient. Correct. Radial gradient will be make it like a circular. Then suppose we want some another design. Then that is our repeat type. Here you can see that repetition is going on. The repeating conic is generated. Okay. And then we are passing all the designs here. So this way we can create this design also. Then this is text shadow. Text shadow we will see later. At least we completed 10 part.